Okay, so let's see. That was back in August. And as we fast forward to present day, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to Second Date Update. Samantha, how are you?
Hi, guys. It's so good to talk to you again.
Kind of surprised. You were one of those that I would have thought, okay, yeah, we're not going to hear from her again because I don't think the two of them are going to go out ever.
Yeah, well, I actually have a wild story for you guys.
Oh, boy.
So a few weeks after our date, I actually saw him at a restaurant with a woman, and it was obvious that he was on a date with her. So I was sitting across the restaurant. He had his back to me, so he couldn't see me, but I could see the whole date. And I could see this woman that he was with, and I could not stop watching her. Like, he was putting down the drinks just like he did when we went out. Yeah, so I just kept trying to get a read on her, trying to figure out if this was like a first date, if she was having fun, if she noticed how much he was drinking, all of those things. I couldn't really tell just by looking at her, but she looked like a really nice person, like her expressions and her body language. I felt really bad for her. Yeah.
Was he getting totally tanked? Could you tell?
Yeah, and I doubted she knew exactly what she was getting into, just because I felt like, just like when I was on the date, I didn't quite know what I was getting into. So I watched them for, I don't know, about an hour, and then she ended up getting up and going right by me to go to the bathroom. So I followed her because I was feeling really brave, and I felt like it was the right thing to do. So I get into the bathroom, and I tell her about my date with Gordon, and she's like, "Oh, my God, were you on Jeff and Jen?"
Oh, jeez.
She totally heard the second date update, and she could not believe that she was out with that guy. Like, I was surprised. She was dumbfounded. It was a whole thing. And I could just tell that she was a good person, and she just deserved better than all of that. So, I called her an Uber. We snuck her out of the restaurant through the kitchen. I went back to my table and, kept an eye on him. I was watching him. He just waited and ordered 2 more drinks. And
I love that you had
Wow.
you assisted her in leaving the situation. Like, what a good friend.
She initiated and assisted in an evacuation.
Yes. I mean,
a
you
first
didn't
date
even know her.
evacuation.
Right?
yeah, I couldn't put somebody else, because I remember how awful it felt when I was in that situation. I couldn't put somebody else in that situation, even a stranger.
Oh, nice of you.
Yeah.
But I was watching him. He was totally confused, kept looking around, and he obviously was getting hammered, borderline sloppy at this point. But honestly, after 20 minutes, I started to feel really bad for him. There's obviously something going on there.
Right.
A happy, healthy person just doesn't do the things that he does, doesn't drink like that, and just, especially on a first date.
So was that it then? You just kind of watched him for a while and then you left?
No, I couldn't leave him like that either. So I called over his server, asked him to let him know that his date wasn't coming back and to get him a cab and everything. And I gave him a 20 spot and watched Gordon leave and drive away in an Uber. So he's still out there, but he got home safe. If anybody knows him, it might be time for an intervention. I worry about his safety and others if he gets behind the wheel again.
So true.
Yeah.
Well, it just sounds like you were just on were you by yourself in this restaurant, or did you have someone else there with you that was watching all of this unfold?
It was just me. I was just getting dinner real fast. It actually probably wouldn't have been there as long if I hadn't been.
It sounds like you were there a while.
Yeah, I got caught up in it all.
It's the life of a superhero, Jen.
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, it was good to catch up with you, Samantha. Life treating you well, it sounds like?
Yeah, things are good.
Good.
No other disastrous dates.
I'm glad to hear that.
Good. That's good.
All right.
Well, it sounds like you did your good deed for the week, month, year.
Well, I'm glad I got to update you guys on everything.
Yeah, it was good to hear
Same.
from you.
Hey, Mary, how are you?
Good morning, Jeff. Hi, how are you?
Excellent. Thanks for asking. What do you have going on this weekend? What's the plan? What are we doing? Where are we meeting?
Oh, goodness. I have had a birthday drive-by and a pick up a new mattress. And
Oh, my goodness.
happy
Your
birthday
book's
week,
solid.
Tim.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well, that does sound like a lot of fun, Mary. Have you been staying out of trouble?
Well, not really.
Not really. I kind of figured as much,
No
but
fun.
All right.
Well, I'd like to give you $1,000 today, Mary. Would you
Maybe.
be up for that?
Maybe a third time will be my lucky charm.
Maybe this is it, dear. You
Maybe.
just never know.
Nope.
Fingers crossed for you. Jeff, give her a good letter for the love of Pete, would you?
I'm ready. I think if you can do it, Like, if anyone could do it, it could be you.
I wish I could pick you to do it for me.
Well, you could have one of those days.
That'd be great. She's
I don't
so
know.
good at this game.
I'm not that great.
You are.
9 out of 10, great.
Sitting here looking at your Thanksgiving feast as well.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that is
You're
good.
not kidding.
That was fantastic.
It was so good. It was funny. I was just thinking, like, off the air, everyone has gotten really quiet in the room. I think we're all in our own private comas.
Fighting to
And
stay
I was
awake.
like, what a great way to silence a room.
Beat 'em.
We're
Do it every time.
we're basking in the afterglow, Mary. So you're going to be on your own today, but you got a good letter. You got the letter B, as in boy.
All right.
We'll keep spouting out the B words. Come on.
Bow wow. Bombastic.
Birthday.
Baseball.
Boobies.
Bigly.
Yep.
Ish.
Birthday cake.
Buick.
You betcha.
Buick.
Balls.
Balls.
Yeah.
All right, Mary, here we go with the letter B. It's a good one.
Let's go.
All right. For the letter B, name something that makes you feel sick if you eat too much of it.
Butternut squash.
A business.
Bamboo furniture.
A TV star.
Big Daddy.
Something yellow.
Pass.
A school supply.
Basketball.
Something frozen.
Pass.
A bathroom item.
Bar soap.
A beverage.
Beer.
Something you squeeze.
Ball.
A car.
Buick.
Something yellow.
Basketball. No. Baseball. No. Ball. Tennis ball.
Bird.
Boy, I got
Bird.
my mind on balls this morning.
Yes, you do.
Balls!
That's because Tim yelled it out right
Sorry.
before you played. Balls.
Did she get an answer out for something frozen?
Beats.
Beets.
She did, and I think that's where the hang-up happened, because you said pass, and then you thought of one.
Yeah.
And then I think you kind of missed the thing that Jen said, which was, oh, man.
Yeah.
But you made it through the
So
list.
close. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Right there. You're going to get this someday, Mary.
How
Oh,
many
my
did I
gosh.
get that time?
You.
Is it 8?
7, I think.
I counted 1, 2, 3. Looks like, I mean, I don't know that all these would be the right answer here, but I counted 9 responses. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Lots of
Yeah.
balls.
Lots
Yeah.
of balls. But
But whatever you do, Mary, don't eat too much butternut squash over the
that's
weekend.
right.
I don't ever eat that, so no worries.
That was a solid answer right from the gate, girl.
That's so funny.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Hey.
Yeah, have a
Take
great
care.
weekend.
And if we don't talk to you, have a great holiday, okay?
Thank you.
You're
All right,
welcome.
take it easy.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.